giant here to say, let's go have some giant fun today. Roller coasters, laughs and cheer, we're so glad that you are here. From Magic Kingdom thrills so high to fireworks lighting up the sky, figment dreams and colors bright, Dole Whip joy in every bite. Glows with lights so bright, loves parades that sparkle in the night. Tokyo Disney bests you'll see. That says that's the park for me. Ice cream's part of every night. Magic makes the world feel right. Food here doesn't count at all. Eat, and have a ball. Friends from every place, waves and smiles on every face. He ends each stream with one more cheer. Get out there and make it a giant day of fun, so clear. Theme park friends from every place, waves and smiles on every face. He ends each stream with one more cheer. Get out there and make it a giant day of fun. From ride to ride, the fun won't end. Dad's the giant park best friend. He waves and says when day is done, have a giant day of fun. Make it a giant day of fun. The theme park giant, saying get out there and make it a giant day of fun. Get out there and make it a giant day of fun. Get out there and make it a giant day of fun.
Hey there, giant fans of fun. It's Thad, the theme park giant. And we are over here at Universal Studios Florida tonight for my first visit of the year to Hollywood Horror Nights HHN. Gorgeous evening over here. The sun is just setting, so the crazy stuff is about to start over here. I didn't quite make it all the way back to the front of the park in time, but so we started the stream over here. I've been over here a couple hours now. Ran into a few friends, so we did a couple houses together. Unfortunately, it is very busy, so I only got to do 2 houses tonight so far. And of course, a reminder, we cannot stream the houses here at HHN. Universal does not allow it, but we can do the scare zones and the rest of the park, so at least get you some of the atmosphere here and get to see some of the scare zones. So why not, right? I'm sure a lot of people have never been here. But it is one of the best Halloween yearly festivals anywhere. I love HHN. First house I did tonight, I did the Terrifier house. We waited about an hour. Pretty popular. Decent house, probably not as scary as I anticipated. There weren't a ton of jump scares, but it is very gory. Very, very gory. They actually sell ponchos. Oh, so one new thing this year over here by Mel's Diner, they've got some zombie waiters and waitresses out and about. Roller skating zombies. And of course, during HHN, Mel's Drive-In becomes Mel's Die-In. That's a classic. And of course, I do have my Mel's Die-In shirt on tonight in celebration of HHN. Some of the car hops here, the zombies. And we're heading up here to the front entrance here, and then we'll do a loop around the park. I've not been through this scare zone yet. We got some vampires here. This scare zone last year had a kind of a similar thing with the central float. It looks like we had characters come out on it, and then they kind of dispersed throughout the scare zone and do these little shows on all the different stages. I like the classical music playing here, like it's a ball or something. some of the stilt walkers out. So we got a feast up here. Fun stuff here at HHN, everybody. All right, we'll get up here to the front of the park and we'll check these all out. And I'll start saying hi to everybody in the chat. Hope everybody's doing well. Happy Wednesday. Of course, we had our Animal Kingdom stream this morning, and now we're over here tonight. Thomas Cannon Jr. says hello all. Hey there, Thomas. Welcome in, my friend. Good to see you. Hope you're ready for some HHN tonight. And Brittany W., be sure to hit that like button on your way in. Great to see you, Brittany. I know you were excited for tonight. Finally get to check out HHN. So the HHN started about, what time is it? So it's 8 o'clock. They started around 5:30. Oh no, some of them open at 5:15. So the park closes at 5. 5 nights at Freddy. A couple others were 5:15. Terrifier didn't open till 5:30. But yeah, we waited about an hour for Terrifier, and then we went over to the what is it? Whips and Chains. It's basically an Old West haunted house with zombies and demons and stuff. Pretty much wreaking havoc as you would expect. All right, now once we get out here, we'll start our lap around. Well, great to see you, Brittany. Thanks for being here. All right, so here's the park entrance. People are still coming in. There we go. The front entrance, of course. Always have the scaffolding, Halloween Horror Nights. And this is where you'll find the Master of Ceremony out once in a while. We do a big opening thing, but since I was in here for the stay-in scream, the early entry essentially, I've never actually seen the Master of Ceremonies do the opening thing because I'm usually in line for a house by that time. And Jen, Lily's mom's here. Good to see you, Jen. Thanks for being here. You gonna let Lily watch? I'm guessing HHN's not her thing. And Thomas says, no opening ceremonies? Nope, I missed them. Ooh, got a gargoyle over here. That's pretty cool. Got some more stilt walkers out in this area. Giant birds. Oh, that's cool. The eyes blink. I did not notice that earlier. And it always cracks me up. Minions Land has all this craziness going on here. Lots of picture opportunities. We got the chainsaw scare actors running around here. Starting to pump the fog in as you get further back. So actually, things are a little different this year. I don't know if you guys are familiar with how HHN is usually set up, but typically, so there's sound stages back behind the Minions attraction here on the left, and they set up a lot of the houses back there. And usually, oh, here's the chainsaw guy. But usually you'll get in the line, like there'll be two over here, there's a couple there, a couple further down. But this year, you can either go through here to get to all of them, or you can go all the way down and go through this bathroom area. So it's a little different than usual. Kind of confusing for me. And the stay-in scream is different. So the stay-in scream, they used to always do like holding areas, and now at 4 o'clock you actually go get a wristband. And once you have the wristband, you can get in the actual queues for the attractions. So before I even got in the park tonight at 5 o'clock, 5 nights at Freddy's had reached capacity. So I couldn't even get in the line. But now it's only 90 minutes. It was running like 3 hours all weekend. Yeah, so just a little different setup, and a lot of it's just because Rip Ride Rocket right now is being torn down, so there's a lot of construction, construction vehicles and cranes and stuff back there, so they gotta be real careful what the queues are for all this stuff. And Debbie Cook's in here. Hey, Debbie, good to see you. Thanks for coming in, checking out HHN. So there, we got a Fallout house. This is the Wyatt Sicks. The WWE house over here. So they got all these little, basically, picture photo opportunities for And here we've got 5 Nights at Freddy's. You got Freddy Fastbenders. That's a very popular one. And there is a Friday to the 13th house this year, so we do have a Jason Voorhees mask over here. Of course, the iconic slasher from the Friday the 13th franchise. So they've got these, it's kind of like a graveyard setting here. This is nice. This year, last year they didn't really have anything in this area. They just had some scare actors running around, but this is a lot better. And of course, we got Art the Clown here, the Terrifier. He's a walk-around character as well as having his house this year, but we saw this Friday all covered up and we're trying to figure out what was under there. Now we know it's Art the Clown with his chainsaw. And CJL back in the chat. Good to see you, CJL. Welcome in, welcome back. Hope you're doing well. Lily's Life. Hey, Lily. Hope you're doing well. Welcome into HHN. And so here now, this is a normal, this queue is always here. So I'll show you this one out here in front of this stage over by Rip Ride Rocket where it used to be. But this is the El Artista, a Spanish haunting. So you can see this massive queue area here. All these switchbacks. And this one, I think, was a 45-minute wait right now. That kind of gives you an idea what it normally looks like. Oh, 55-minute wait right now for El Artista. And I have heard that's a really good house, so I'm excited. The the Latin America house last year was my favorite. So I have high hopes again. Thomas Cannon says, nice view. Brittany says, let's get spooky. And of course, they have all the themed food booths for the festival. Well, the festival for HHN every year. I went through a lot of these the other day. And of course, I still have the banana popcorn over here for the Minions. And Debbie F. Cook says, can you live stream the houses? Nope, Debbie, we cannot, unfortunately. Just the scare zones and the normal park area cannot do the houses. So I'll just kind of walk. So this is the other entrance. I showed you that first one up in the front, but this is also the other way to get into all the other sound stages in the back, all the other houses to get in their queues. So you come back through this way now. And it is kind of chaos back there, I'll be honest. There's just a lot of people, a lot of houses. So yeah, a bit of a lay of the land. Lily's Life says, go Pack, go. Oops, Vikings. Oh, Lily, don't start already. And we've got Billy Holland in the chat. Nice to hear from you, from Billy Holland this evening. Good to see you, Billy. Hope you're doing well, sir. Welcome to HHN. A little different than our normal streams. I'll just walk down this way real quick, show a couple of the food booths. These are the Terrifier themed ones. And Pinky Steve-O, 10. Welcome in, welcome back, great to see you. Pinky says, is Fallout there? Yes, Fallout is here. It's over on the other side of the park. Not have a chance to experience it yet. And I think my buddy I was hanging out with earlier, he's done every house except that one so far. Got the Clown Cafe over here, of course, right out of Terrifier 2. So the Terrifier house actually sells ponchos outside of it, because there is a choice you make near the end. You choose to go left to be the dry path or right to be the wet path. So I went down the wet path, I had to see. You get pretty wet. More than I thought I would for a haunted house. And yes, it's supposed to be blood dripping all over you. Debbie says, I don't think it's the best. It scared the crap out of me. Pinky Steve says, I love Fallout. Played the games. Yeah, I've never played Fallout. We were talking about this in the stream the other day. I'm not a big RPG guy. And Christian Sanchez, welcome in, welcome back. Says, amazing stream. Great to see you, Christian. Thanks for being in here. So yeah, you used to go through the Jimmy Fallon entrance to get into a couple houses as well, but they've switched all that this year. And Lily says, cats in a scare zone. That's right, there is a crazy cat lady scare zone this year. And she gives the kids a potion that turns them into cats. So we'll get to see that. Get to see that later on. And Pops V says, hi TPG. Hey Pops, how you doing, sir? Welcome in, welcome back. Thanks for being in here, Pops. Jen says, this will be the only way Lily experiences this, through your live stream. That's kind of what I figured. I know Lily's not much for the scaring type. Brittany says, yes, Lily's live. I'm excited to see the cat lady. It is kind of cool over there. They got the house and everything set up with the stage. Of course, we've got our like Prohibition era, gangsters and whatnot. Debbie says, good, Jen, this is terrifying. Don't let that sweet girl in there. Huh? Yeah, I don't think she'd like it here. Let's go see what we have at the florist over here.
Help, please.
Do you need help?
He's stuck.
Poor guy. Oh! Scaring some children over here. A lot of kids this year with the 5 Nights at Freddy's. I don't know how I feel about it. We do have a couple other food booths over here. Thomas says, cool scare zone. Let's see, my chat just jumped all over on me. Rebecca McFarlane, welcome in. Rebecca says hello. Hello, Rebecca. So here we've got the, this is the Fallout themed food booth. They've got the Yum Yum deviled eggs, the pickled bucket of baked chicken, cram tots, and more. Welcome in, Rebecca McFarlane. Thanks for being here. Hope you're ready for some HHN fun. And of course, the WWE house here, the Firefly Fun House, based on the Wyatt Sicks. That's got the Huskus Muscle Man Slob, which is like a beefy sloppy joe of bacon, and a Ramblin' Rabbit fried carrot cake. And of course, tons of alcoholic drinks available here at the event. It is a bit of a party atmosphere, so know that coming in as well. Lily says bye, everyone. Oh no, Lily's out. Debbie says, I don't like this. Sorry, Debbie. It's not for everybody. I love it. Jennifer B. Hey there, Jennifer B. Welcome in. How are the crowds? It's pretty busy. I will say I'm used to getting usually at least a couple houses done, even the busier ones, when I do the stay-in scream. And I only got one house done in the entire hour of the stay-in scream. I waited 45 minutes for the second house, so I only did 2 houses so far. It's pretty busy for a Wednesday. sticking around. That's good. That's good. And Debbie's out. All right. See you, Debbie. That's enough for me. Bye. I'm going to go watch Starlight like a sane Disney adult. Sorry. So I guess I'm an insane Disney adult since I'm over here. It's a pretty big scare zone. I feel like this is usually a couple. Maybe I'm wrong. Mark F says, neat night stream TPG. Thanks, Mark. Glad to see you. Welcome in, welcome back. Yeah, we're just checking out some HHN over here. One of my favorite events throughout the year down here in Orlando. I love Halloween. Thomas says that sunset looks awesome. Yeah, it was gorgeous, wasn't it? Brittany says, I really like those bird creatures. Yeah, they're creepy. Oh, we got the Say No to Hooch stage over here. Must be something going on.
You guys gotta help me.
Jack, welcome in, Jack. Great to see you. Welcome in, welcome back. Jack says, beautiful sky. Yeah, we get some, the September skies in Orlando are just beautiful. I love sunsets. I think they're working on something here. Nothing happens. Pop says they do a phenomenal job with HHN. They really do. They go all out. Pretty amazing stuff. And they turn Universal Studios into a completely different park a few nights a week. It's crazy. And there's Maria. Hey, hey, Maria. Welcome in. Good to see you. Glad you could make it. And she says 3-hour line for five nights at Freddy. Whoa, yeah, over the weekend I saw some posted times of 180 minutes all over the internet. And I was like, oh, I'm kind of glad I'm not over there right now. I usually do go, although I usually don't go on Saturday. I usually go Friday and Sunday on opening weekend, but I didn't go this year. I always love these HHN projections they put up all over the park. HHN 34th year, everybody. What a tradition. Brittany says, I wish I were there. Definitely doing it next year. Still got time this year, Brittany. So let's see. So over here in the Fast and Furious queue area is where the Jason universe house is. That's got a 100-minute wait right now. And then you can see, so here's our directory, if you will. We got the Hatchet and Chains Demon Bounty Hunters. That's the second house I did. I've only done 2 so far. My friends were going to do Dowl's Let's Play Dead when I broke off. Then we have Galkin, the Monsters of the North, Fallout, and Nightmare Fuel, which of course is the big show. So it's like, gosh, kind of like a Cirque du Soleil type, but like heavy metal. Like, it's awesome. Great show every year. Crazy how quick it got dark. We had that beautiful sunset not that long ago. And there's another HHN projection over there on the Simpsons ride. Pops V says, same, Brittany. Oh, you wish you were here too, Pops? It's such a great event. I bought the pass again this year. I really liked it last year. Frequent Fear? I can't remember the actual name, but it's like $250, but I can come every Wednesday, Thursday, and Sunday throughout the entire, like, 2 months. So it's definitely worth it. I get my money's worth. And it lets me just kind of come, take my time. I don't have to do all 10 houses in one night or anything, so much better. Jen says, I watched Fallout not knowing what I was getting into. A little too gory for me. Yeah, I didn't even realize they had a show until they announced the house. But my sister, her husband is a big Fallout guy. He's played all the games, and I believe he's watched the show, so they're rewatching it right now because they're coming down next week. So she's trying to catch up on all the movies and stuff. Maria says, looks exciting. Can you go into the Five Nights at Freddy's restaurant? I don't know where the restaurant is. I'll have to try and figure that out, Maria. Lily's Life Dad. Hey man, good to see you, Ken. Is TPG dressed scary? Meaning, is he wearing his Vikings gear? No, sir. I've got my Mel's Dying shirt on. I washed it. I did laundry over the weekend, I promise. I know I wore it on Friday when I was over here. Good to see you, Ken. Oh, Maria wants to know what shirt I'm wearing. There you go, Mel's Dying. Gotta wear the Mel's Dying on the opening night. Well, for me, opening night. And there you go, Brittany says TPG's wearing the Mel's Dying shirt. Lily's Life says he's wearing Packers gear, Dad. No. Never. We got a bit of a crazy nightclub setting over here for this scare zone. Club Horror. Got a DJ up here. Got some bass. They need to play the theme park giant BRB music back here. That'll get the place going. Okay, so that was a very small little scare zone. They've done that a couple times now. Last year they had the Blumhouse, where they had just had all the Blumhouse characters just kind of standing there. You could go get pictures with them and stuff. It's kind of a weird scare zone. Maria says the restaurant is at the pizza place. It's just rethemed. Oh, really? Okay. When we do the lap and finish it, I'll be kind of close to that area, so remind me and I'll go see if I can get in there. I'm gonna guess it's pretty popular. Yeah, we can check it out.
Oh, that kind of looks like we're doing some drinking.
Maria says, whoa, the zombies are cool. Hey, TPG, good evening, says Matthew Perdomo. Hey, Matthew, good to see you, my friend. Welcome in, welcome back. And, oh, we got to go back in Diagon Alley. Now, I'm going to guess the Death Eaters are not out tonight. Actually, I got to tighten my tripod quick here. 1 second. Don't think usually on Wednesdays the Death Eaters are not out. It's usually more of a busier night or like weekends. But we'll see. It's pretty cool when they are out. And let's do... All right. Okay, let's head in here. Brittany says, someone please help that lady. Ha. Nope. The scare actors have found her. She's going to have a rough night. And so that's always the key. Don't let them know that they're bothering you. Then it's going to get way worse. Oh, the green lights are on. Okay, so usually if the green lights are on, that means the Death Eaters are out. So maybe we're in luck. Lily's Life Dad says, welcome to all. Ready to see a giant night of scares? Make sure you smash the like button, subscribe, and share out the stream if you dare. Thank you, Ken. Oh yeah, they are out. Awesome, they're doing their little show. There's a whole show that goes on with the Death Eaters, and they're usually trying to select somebody. And he just kind of bailed. Thomas Cannon Jr., TBG, how's the average wait times? They're pretty long. I want to say pretty much everything is at least 50 minutes that I could see at a minimum. So, where Terrifier, Five Nights at Freddy's, those were both 90 minutes last time I saw. So it's pretty busy tonight. I'm glad I have multiple nights to come because I would just be standing in lines tonight. I'm just glad I ran into some friends. Got in the Terrifier line and they were literally like 5 people ahead of me. My friend Danon that we see over at Hollywood Studios all the time. So I got to hang out with him for a little bit and some of his friends. They do various shows on this stage throughout the night as well. Thomas says, season just started. Give it a month. It'll calm down for a Wednesday. Yeah, I figured this Wednesday will be busy. It's the first Wednesday. But usually Wednesdays aren't too bad. I like to come on Wednesday and Sunday most of the time. Lily says, this gives me scary dreams tonight. Sorry, Lily. Maria says, there's so many actors mixed into the zombies. They have a lot of scare actors out this year, I've noticed. That Prohibition scare zone with the hooch had a lot of, like everywhere I looked, it was scare actors. Another Death Theater. Matthew says, I know Maria compared to last year's HHN. Maria, oh no, Lily. I'm gonna follow the Death Theaters here. I feel like they're gonna do something cool. Maria says 30 HHN 34 years. That's right, 34 years now. It's quite a tradition here. And the Buzz Lightyear fan, welcome in, welcome back. Hello again, TPG and everyone else. Sorry I'm late. No worries, you're never late. Nobody's ever late to the street. Oh, Death Theaters are up here now. And he's gone. Just keep messing with us. I don't know what the Death Theaters are doing. They keep acting like they're going to start a show and then they just run off. Matthew says, I went last year to HHN. I really enjoyed Ghostbusters Haunted House when I used to go on vacation to Orlando. Yeah, the Ghostbusters house was really good last year. I enjoyed that one. One of the better ones. Always had a huge line. And of course, they do have the rides open. Hello, Gringotts is delayed at the moment. Oh, I missed the dragon. Usually I'm a little more aware when the dragon's gonna go off. I was not paying attention. It's the smallest rave ever. Yeah, that club horror was kind of weird. Not very big at all there. Maria says Louis. Yep, I figured it was Louis over there in New York. Brittany says SeaWorld has a rave yard scare zone this year. I'm excited about. SeaWorld's always got some pretty cool scare zones. The one I really liked, a couple years ago, they had like a red light district in Amsterdam, basically. But they were like vampire prostitutes. They're pretty good. And we have a battle going on here. Everyone be cool!
Stay out!
Apparently they just lost a battle. I don't know. AJ Mouse, hey, hey, my friend AJ over in the Netherlands has joined the Giant Fan of Fun membership tier. Thank you so much, AJ. Appreciate you doing that. Of course, all those memberships help support the channel. We appreciate all of them. Thank you so much, AJ. Everybody give AJ some love in the chat. Thanks a lot, buddy. Brittany says, hey, thanks for becoming a channel member, AJ. Maria says, AJ Mouse, welcome. Thanks for supporting TPG. Matthew says, thank you, AJ. And Brittany says, you can use these awesome emojis and more. AJ Mouse says, TPG, awesome to see you at HHN. Hey, buddy, good to see you in here in the chat. Yeah, we're over here. It's my first night at HHN tonight. Shut myself out by accident over the weekend, so could not get over here till tonight. And I've been looking forward to it. I love HHN. Glad you're here, AJ. You got to go to HHN last year, right? Isn't that right? Was that last year? 2 years ago. They all run together now. That's right. Steve came down. Steve came to him. My friend from Australia came for HHN last year, and unfortunately, it was when one of the hurricanes was here, and they canceled the event the one night he was in town. So, yeah, it was 2 years ago. Everybody was here. AJ drops in the Mickey pumpkin. Nice work. Maria says, what is that man with the wand doing? I've never figured out what's going on with the wands and the putting them on their wrists and all that stuff, but they it's like they approve or reject them. I don't know. Because last year, when they found someone that was acceptable, like the steam would shoot up out of the crates and stuff, and there'd be like music. It was a big celebration. They were not finding suitable people tonight. Maria says he rejected her. Yep, he did. And Buzz Lightyear says, I play fantasy football and got Justin Jefferson on my team, and I think JJ McCarthy too. Well, Justin Jefferson is always a good pick. He's the best receiver in the NFL. And JJ is about to be the best QB, so maybe not, but man can dream. Oh, it's busy over here. Whew. Wall-to-wall people. Sorry. Goodness. So here's the line for the show already building. The Nightmare Circus, whatever it is this year. It changes every year. It's always Nightmare Fuel something. They do it back here in the old Beetlejuice Review Theater. And it is very, very popular. It will sell out. I actually did not see it last year because I would never got in line in time. Maria says, that was the saddest love story ever. Yeah, Nightmare Fuel Circus of Decay. Very, very popular. They do several shows a night, but they will all pretty much sell out. I feel like the first one is your best shot because so many people are off trying to get into the houses early. At least that was I saw it twice a couple years ago, and I went to the early one both times. But I did see it. AJ Mouse, I tuned in a bit later. Did you see Art the Clown already? I saw him in the house. I've not seen the roaming Art the Clown yet, but there's lots of arts wandering around that Terrifier house. So over here, the two houses, if you go down this walkway to this backstage area, you've got Fallout, 80 Minutes on the left, and Galkin, the Monsters of the North, 70-minute wait. But yeah, that's all backstage down that pathway. Actually built some actual full-time buildings and parking lots last year for people to stand and wait in. That might not sound like a big deal, but HHN's kind of weird because a lot of it is backstage and it's not really always the best pathways and things like that. It floods really easily because it's not really supposed to be for people, but they put things back there. But yeah, Art the Clown was pretty good in the house. A lot of scenes from the movies. I had wondered, there is a horrific scene in Terrifier 2. I was wondering if they'd have some sort of reference to that, and they did. If you know Terrifier 2, you probably know the scene I'm talking about, but all I'll say is bleach and salt. Yes. Jared Journeys, hey TBG in chat. Hey, good evening, Jared. Great to see ya. Hope you're doing well out there in California and ready for some HHN. I know you're an HHN guy. And then over here, they've got the, what is it? Dolls Let's Play Dead House. This is the one my friends were hopping in when I left them, but that's up to 70 minutes now. It is very busy tonight. Very, very busy. I probably picked a good night to stream and just do the scare zones because I would not want to be waiting in all these. I usually like to come do like 3 or 4 houses and kind of get out of here whenever I do. Come and do the Stay and Scream. I know it's shocking to hear that I'm usually not in the park super late. Yeah, welcome in, Jared Journeys. Thanks for being here. Brittany says, let's help TBG hit the 100 like goal. Hit that like button. Absolutely, folks. Hit that like button. And then over here in the Springfield area, we have these chainsaw clown scare actors. And he just scared the living daylights out of that woman. So I was just going to say, the clowns are pretty funny. They don't always just do the chainsaw and the scare stuff. Since they're clowns, they do goofy little things. Like that girl just ran up and stuck her tongue out at me. Earlier, I watched, I think that guy that just scared that woman, he ran up had the chainsaw going, scaring people, and then he ran up like he was about to do it again. Instead of turning the chainsaw on, he made a farting noise with his tongue. And it made me laugh way too hard. Kind of a weird scare zone since it's in the light. But she's hiding behind things, still getting people. Always so many chainsaws at HHN. There we go. I knew that was going to be a good one. The woman was looking at the Simpsons ride sign. Got a good scream. Love it. And Maria says, question, are the rides running during this? Some of the rides do, not all. Like the Minion stuff is all closed down. I think E.T. is closed. I don't think they have DreamWorks open, but yep, they will have the rides open. Maria says, whoa, fire. AJ Mouse has got a day off tomorrow. So happy to have checked in and to catch the HHN stream. Awesome, AJ. Enjoy your day off. I'm glad it's just fun. I'm glad I finally get to go to HHN. Last few days have been rough, having to avoid all the spoilers and everything. Brittany says they're doing the Bloodlight District again this year. It's also my favorite. Awesome, Brittany. I didn't realize it was the Bloodlight District, but that makes sense. AJ Mouse says, everybody gave that love and thank you. Haha, you're awesome, all chat. AJ says, it was 2 years ago, way too long with Steve, and he took me with. He should be there this year. It was my first time. HHN 2 years ago, amazing. Stranger Things was awesome, and The Exorcism, wow. Oh yeah, I forgot about that. Exorcism house with the absolutely disgusting smelling bathroom. Terrifier had a room similar to that, which did not surprise me if you've seen Terrifier. AJ says, I know the Terrifier scene, LOL. Oh, that scene is so brutal. Like, just uncomfortable to watch. I mean, that's most of the Terrifier movies. And Maria says, I'll be stepping away for just a bit to water the garden. I'll still be listening via Bluetooth. We'll enjoy watering the garden while you listen to some HHN. Mostly just chainsaws. Now we got the Crazy Cat Lady Scare Zone coming up here. I know a lot of you are excited about that. Jared says, yes, I'm an HHN guy. Very jealous of your cool scare zones. The cat one was awesome. About to get better. They actually got like a little show they do out here.
And we'll make more babies. bunch of fishbowls. Ah, yes. This will do. Growing the family.
I love all the cat projections on the windows and stuff. They've been doing a lot of that in the houses this year, I've noticed. Little things like that.
Samuel, get that door. Jesse, get down from that tree. No, you already killed him, my darling. Don't play with the body. And no, bringing me the bodies. I don't want to find any corpses on my porch in the morning. My cute little babies. Yes, I hear you, Marcus. Yes, I hear you too, my beautiful girl. Stop that fighting, Brutus. Leave Triggerlina alone. She is not in the mood. Sarah! Randy! Get down from there! No, get back into your cat bed! The children will come to you! Don't you worry, pumpkin, they're content.
They added that. They usually don't have like a little show stage over on this scare zone, so that's nice this year. And they got this little walkthrough scare zone as well. Where the kitty cats will come out and say hello.
Yes, my hungry
Oh my gosh. So I think, oh yeah, that's a bar back there. DreamWorks is not open. AJ says, as for the backstage stuff, I do remember waiting backstage. Ha! No music, just random golf carts driving around.
No, you already killed him, my darling. Don't play with the body.
Driving water bottles around, but an awesome house in front of us.
Bringing me the body.
Yep, you just stand in really long queues a lot of times. In a parking lot.
My cute little babies.
Marina says, haha, yep, I'm sort of house sitting, but I do garden as well. Oh, we have a nighttime show going on over here. Whoa. And,
Yes, I hear you, Marcus. Yes, I hear you too, my beautiful friend.
I didn't know they did this during HHN. I've never seen this. Got a show going on out in the lagoon.
builds outside, you bravely decide to enter a dark and decrepit house. Once inside, you soon find the most dreadful of birthday parties is now underway. Welcome to the house of fun. Now I come of age. Welcome to the house of fun. Welcome to the lion's den. Temptation's on its way. Welcome to the house of fun.
Yeah, I've never seen them do that for HHN. Nice. At least help spread the crowd out a little. And Not So Scary Mary TV, TBG, yay! So happy to see you streaming. Hey, Neri. Great to see you in here. Happy HHN. I know I'm excited to finally get over here for HHN this year. And bring all you guys along with me. Thanks for being here, Neri. Sorry, I'm not doing huge shout outs tonight just because I'm already way behind on the chat. But great to see you, Neri. Love you. Sorry. It's got some fully turned into cats. There's some that are kind of changing over. There's some that are just still Halloween trick-or-treating kids. She's changing over. Neri says, hugs to you guys. This is fun to watch. We need to start getting ready for bed, but had to stop in for a few to see Thad. Well, great to see you, Neri. Thanks for stopping in. And Alyssa Stenberg. Hey. She says, hey, Not So Scary Mary. Hey, Alyssa. How are you doing? Thanks for being here. Welcome in and welcome back. Hope you're enjoying HHN, Alyssa. And Benny, hey, what's up, people? What's up, Benny? Of course, Benny and Neri are engaged. They're the happy couple. Great to see you in here, Benny, along with Neri. Hope you guys are doing well. Buzz Lightyear fan says, TBG, do you get paid for going to amusement parks 5 times a week? I make some money. YouTube, ad revenue, things like that. Memberships, donations, all that kind of stuff. AJ Mouse, wow, those cat visuals in the window, so cool. Yeah, I love those. They had quite a few of those in the Terrifier house. Freddy says she's got a hairball. AJ, with the risk of sounding really dumb, what movie series is the cat thing from? Not everything is actually based on a movie or IP at HHN. Usually half the houses are IPs, so 5 of them, and then the other 5 are usually just completely brand new storylines that they make up. That's one of the really cool things I like about it. It's not all IPs, so they're coming up with brand new stories every year. It's great. And so they do that with the Scare Zones as well. Brittany says, I don't think it's based on anything, AJ. That's right, Brittany. Just something new they're trying this year. And over here at Mel's Die-In, we saw this earlier, but since we're finishing up the lap here, we're back at Mel's. They've got the zombie car hops over here. AJ says, I'll sign it up to original storytelling then, which is actually pretty good. Yeah, I love that they do that. Got the roller skating zombie here. Love that they're doing something with Mel's this year. Awesome. AJ says, Brittany, don't go there with creepy. My cat is sleeping next to me on the couch, or he is plotting. Cats are always plotting your death. That's what they do. Yeah. Some 50s bebop songs playing while we got zombies roller skating around. That's HHN, folks. Jared says, AJ, the cat lady of Crooked Lane is an original idea. The Scare Zone was based off a B- movie poster seen in the ending of the Slaughter Cinema 2 haunted house during Halloween Horror Nights 33. Good info there, Jared. I loved Slaughter Cinema 2. That was one of my favorite houses last year. We were just talking about that earlier with my friends. Some good lore for the cat lady then. Pretty says, hi, he's plotting, AJ Mouse. Always plotting. I have 2 of them. Things myself. Always plotting. My sweet little Barkley, she would never plot. She just can't wait to get, she just wants to play. No plotting. Held you tight. Oh, I love. She sang this solo in show choir in high school. My goodness. Of the night. Maria says, I'm missing so much, LOL. I heard it all. I have to go back and watch Crazy Cat Lady. Get me, please.
And that's the complete opposite of what most of us want.
I like this scare zone quite a bit. Not so scary says, love you. I'm so happy you're there. I could hear it in your voice. What an exciting moment. Enjoy your minute. Thank you for bringing us along. Oh yeah, I love HHN. Last year, this scare zone was all like, they were all like queens and like princesses of like evil. And they all came out on this float. They had like a little show they do, and then they'd all get off and like walk around. It's kind of similar, it seems like. There's a lot of, it's like a lot of like female characters.
Did you say hi to Jackie earlier?
It's definitely reminding me of it a little bit last year. Yeah, I like this. Brittany says, Maria, you can still see some of the cat creature now. Oh. Off with their head. AJ says, my cat Bob just yawned and went back to sleep with one eye open. He only has one eye as well. Oh my God. Brittany says, oh, AJ, that makes it much more cute. Maria says, cat party. We have a cat party? Brittany says, who's got the catnip? Maria says, I heard that hairball coughing was cracking up, imagining. Maria says, this event is overstimulating. Yeah, there's a lot going on at HHN. You just like never get a break. There's always some scare actor, there's a house or something, always something going on. Jessica in the view, hello, new to the channel, just subscribed. Well, hello, Jessica. Thanks for finding us and thanks for subscribing. Glad you're enjoying it. I'm Thad the Theme Park Giant, hanging out over here at HHN tonight at Universal Orlando. I typically stream Monday through Friday, 9 a.m., 5 days a week. But HHN, we make an exception, come out at night. So thanks for being here, Jessica. Thanks for subscribing. All right, let's go check on the, see if we can get into Freddy's pizza place. I saw Scott. Hey, I saw Scott. Welcome in, welcome back. They can't actually grab you in the house, those houses, so don't the jump scares get a little old? You'd be surprised. It's usually more about like the misdirection. So they'll have some loud noise like off to your left, so you look over there, and then when you look back right, like Art the Clown will jump out from behind that wall or something. So no matter how ready you think you are for every jump scare, there's always going to be one or two that get you. I had one last year. They had basically this museum house that had some like evil artifacts that had basically taken it over. But they had a really cool room you walked in, and this guy actually blended in with the wallpaper, and you didn't see him. And then they'd like flash the light, and that's when he would jump out too. Oh, and it would get me every time. It was really the only scare I remember last year that got me. And usually I'd walk in the room and go, oh no, it's the wallpaper room, and then it'd already be happening before I realize, but yeah. But yeah, I mean, it's like anything. You can always just convince yourself it's not that scary. Oh, that's cool. That's an actual person there. Let's see if they get somebody yet. Brittany says, I think there are wristbands you can buy that tell the scare actors that they can touch you. No, there's no touching here. No touching at HHN. You can wear light up necklaces that tell them to not scare you as much this year. That's a new thing. Yeah, no, they will not touch you. They'll get close. Brittany says, I believe so, Maria. My sister just told me, and she was a scare actor for HHN one year. And there's, yep, Jen. Jen says, I know there's necklaces you can wear, and they can't scare you anywhere off limits. So it's actually that you still get scared, they just don't scare you as much. From what I understand, it's not like a complete you can't scare me thing, so at least that's how I understand it. Yep, that's a new thing this year over here. A lot of places will do those, but this is the first time HHN's done it. Matthew says, one of my cousin-in-law is a scare actor at HHN this year. Awesome, Matthew. Matthew says, yeah, she's a chainsaw lady scaring people. Oh, we probably saw her over there in Springfield earlier. There are a couple of good female scare actors with the chainsaws. Maria says, I see the cupcake. The cupcake? Where's the cupcake? Brittany says, okay, I must be wrong. My sister lied to me, huh? Yeah, I mean, they might accidentally touch you, but they are not. The scare actors are not trying to touch you. Maria says, I'm hungry. You're always hungry, Maria. Always cookies, cupcakes. And then now I'm hungry. Titanic 101, welcome in and welcome back. Good to see you. My aunt and little cousin are heading there on the 12th. Very cool, Titanic. I love HHN. This is my first time over here this year. Only did a couple houses tonight. We're just streaming some of the scare zones. Not sure if I'll come back tomorrow night or not. Probably wait till Sunday. Since the plan's to go to Busch Gardens tomorrow, so I do not think I will have any desire to come over here. I'm trying to decide if I'm going to push Busch Gardens to Friday, since I'm here late tonight. But I'll probably go to Busch tomorrow. AJ said, they indeed do the misdirection thing great at HHN, and then there's the other haunts Steve took me where I had to sign a waiver, and they chased me. They chased me and tasered me, and you think, why did I sign this? I was just telling some friends about, or maybe I was telling the stream about that on Friday when I was over here, about you guys out in California getting like shocked by cattle prods and stuff. You were showing me the welts, and I'm like, why would you agree to that? That doesn't sound like much fun. Titanic says, of course, I asked them to Fetch me HHN Five Nights at Freddy merch because I'm an OG Five Night at Freddy fan. There's a lot of good Five Night at Freddy merch this year. I'm not even like a Five Night guy, but like I think the merch is really good. And I know that collectible, the pizza collectible thing is very popular. Where you try to get all the different characters on the slices. Oh, Maria says we passed the cupcake bakery. Oh, the Minions, gotcha. I was thinking you were talking about the cupcake from Five Nights at Freddy's. Because isn't there a cupcake in there? Cupcake, the word I'm trying to use. I saw Scott says, does Old Town have anything Halloween related going on there? You know, I don't know, that's a good question. I never really think about Old Town. I don't think they would. SeaWorld starts Friday. Isn't that right, Brittany? Isn't it Friday? So here's Louie's. It's the pizza place. And this has been switched over to Freddy Fazbender's. So they didn't really do much to it. Looks like they just have different menus for the event. So yeah, this is basically, here's the theming. Got Freddy's. Why not have both pizza and pasta? So spaghetti on a piece of pizza. Mike Eggs Benedict with a Chica Sour Lemon Tang, a Foxy Strawberry Soda, and then there's a cupcake. I guess we do have a picture spot over here. Sorry. Oh, I'm sorry.
It's right there.
Here's the picture opportunity. But yeah, that's it for Freddy's. I figure when they said they were switching it over, they were going to do more than that. Marie says, that's insane, you need sleep. Oh, I'll get sleep. Titanic says, Transformers Ride is so great it bypasses my drop tolerance because of the immersion and the IP itself being familiar enough to me. I am a much bigger fan of Spider-Man as a ride. Much bigger fan of that over Transformers. I loved Transformers when I was a kid. I'm a kid of the 80s. So I had the toys, I used to watch the cartoon, all that stuff. But I do not like the movies that came out the last, 20 years or so. Never been a big fan of those. Be back! He says there is a cupcake in Five Nights at Freddy's. But yeah, it was only the minions. Yeah, I keep seeing the cupcake on. There's like this pizza collectible thing. And I guess the cupcake is the rarest of all the slices you can get. So that's the only reason I knew about the cupcake. I do not remember ever hearing about the cupcake. Maria says, yes, let's see what they has for food. So is like the spaghetti pizza thing from the games and the movies? Is that a Freddy thing?
Why you walk past the brick bridge?
Maria says, yeah, not much theme in here. Yeah, that was pretty disappointing. Thanks for nothing, Maria. Make us go over there. Oh, that's cool. They've never done this before. No? The buildings have like toxic ooze coming out of them. They got overlays. That's awesome. That just adds a little more theming to the area. I like that a lot. Oh, we got a guy out here now.
Yes, you there. You gotta get to safety before it's too late. Your friends, your family, they're turning into monsters before your eyes. And you'll be next if you're not careful. Whatever you do, don't make contact with the green room.
Hey, attention!
Brittany says, yes, SeaWorld starts Friday. Yeah, I was looking at tickets tonight. I saw the Unlimited's only $99 for SeaWorld and Busch. So that's a pretty good deal. But I don't know if I would use it more than once for each. I'll have to think about it. You going this weekend, Brittany? AJ says, it's amazing how different the park feels when watching your stream and walking around myself during HHN 2 years ago versus regular days. Yeah, it is completely different parks, aren't they? I'll be honest, this is about the only time I really like to be in this park. It's not my favorite. But I love HHN. Maria says, I see the logo on the menu, which is cool. Thanks for looking at a TPG. Absolutely, Maria. Maria says, cupcake. Yeah, did you see any of the cupcakes people were carrying around there? They are pretty cute. Maria says, that's so weird seeing Five Nights at Freddy's in real life. So crazy. Yeah, I'm excited to see the house. I've heard really good things about it, and that's from people that are like, I don't even know what Five Nights at Freddy is, but I guess the animatronics are pretty cool. So probably Sunday if I come back over, I'm gonna get in line early for that one and just suck it up and wait during the stay and scream. Because I do want to see it. I feel like it's just going to be a crazy line the entire 2 months. See, now last year I don't think they had the Minion Cafe and all that stuff open. Pretty sure this was all turned off. It was just dark through here. It's funny to see the Minions, and there's like chainsaw zombies right outside. Maria says, no, it's just pizza. But Eggs Benedict is a real meme from the games. Ah. Thought that was a weird option for a nighttime thing. Figured it was something from the game. Now I want pizza, says Brittany. I always want pizza. Manny and Canny, hey buddy. This is Thad, what's up? Not much, Manny, just hanging out over here at HHN at Universal. Having a giant night of fun, Manny. Great to see you, bud. Thanks for stopping in. Art the Clown statue there with the chainsaw.
I'm like 1 out of 10.
Maria says, my family is turning into monsters. And he says, not this weekend, gonna try to catch a cold front, hopefully. It's funny, I was just telling my friends I was hanging out with tonight that I think this is the first time I've been at HHN the first week, and it's not either surface of the sun hot or pouring when I'm over here. So this has been great. It poured on my drive over, but stopped right before I got here. It did not rain, even though there were dark clouds the entire time we were in the Terrifier line. Titanic says, yes, I remember when Michael Afton had a different name before the books took a deep dive. Yes, there's also the Exotic Butters meme as well. Maria says, I'm worried about kids watching the movies and going to the FNAF scare house. The second movie is going to be very scary, they say. Yeah, I thought it was cool when they announced the Five Nights at Freddy's house here, but I just didn't. I feel like Stranger Things a couple years ago, that brought in a younger crowd as well, and it's like, I don't know if we need all these kids here, you know? Some are fine, but I've seen kids have like complete meltdowns too, so just gotta know your children. Not sure what's going on there. AJ says, well, I saw the original It when I was like 11 years old and it didn't scar me at all. Really, no scars, really. That movie terrified me too, man. I remember that was on ABC on like a Sunday night. It was like a 2-part and I was terrified. So what did I do? I read the book then, because that's what smart people do. All right, everybody. Just a quick stream tonight. I wanted to walk everybody around HHN, check out the scare zones. That's about all we can do tonight. So I'm gonna end it there and I'm gonna head home. Maria told me I have to get some sleep tonight, so I guess I have to go get some sleep. But thanks for tuning in. I know it was a short stream, but hopefully you enjoyed it. And yeah, tomorrow we'll be over at Busch Gardens in Tampa, 10 a.m. Eastern time. The park doesn't open till 10, so that's when we start the stream. But yeah, thanks again for watching, everybody. Thanks for all the people that liked, subscribed, all that fun stuff. And yeah, we'll see you tomorrow morning at 9 a.m. But now I have to wave and smile like a goofball, especially at HHN. It looks weird for way too long. All right, everybody, have a great night. We'll see you tomorrow.
Let's have fun in a giant way. here. From Magic Kingdom thrills so high to fireworks lighting up the sky, figment dreams and colors bright, Dole Whip joy in every bite. Sparkle in the night. Tokyo Disney, best you'll see that says that's the park for me. Ice cream's part of every night. Magic makes the world feel right. Food here doesn't count at all. Eat, eat, eat and have a ball. Giant fans from every place, waves and smiles on every face. He ends each dream with one more cheer. Get out there and make it a giant day of fun, so clear. Theme park giant fans from